Begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin.
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Plumlee out there with Washington.
Here we go.
And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Ball feeling it out a bit. Rozier against Levine. Over Rozier. Nails the baby hook.
I like Zach's shot selection. When he's deep inside, he knows how to finish.
Here's Ball. Excellent D there from Ball.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Over in the corner, Williams. Out to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic dishes to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now, here's Ball. Plumlee in the post. Vucevic defending. Here's Rozier. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And we continue to see Rozier taking on more responsibility offensively. Nice finish inside.
Ball, the pass to Levine. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Bulls on D, and Plumlee gets to Washington. Now, here's Ball. Lets the 3 fly. P.J. Washington, and that's good.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Hayward. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Hornets. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Plumlee. And Oubre subbed in for Rozier. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's DeRozan with the drive. A rebound by Washington.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now, here's Ball. Doesn't go for it. And it's Chicago the other way. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. DeRozan against Ball. There's the pass to Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Ball, the pass to Hayward. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. The second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
Some changes for Charlotte. Bouknight comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Ish Smith in for Ball. Ball against Smith. Outside, Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. Oubre outside. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And then Washington with the dunk.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Ball kicks to Williams. Pass to Vucevic. Over Washington. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night. For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Now here's Bouknight. DeRozan defending. Here's Washington. Here's Smith. Excellent D there from Ball.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lovable.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Team, make some noise.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Smith against White. It's Bradley on the wing. Passes to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caruso. A miss that time. Would have put him up. It's all tied in Chicago. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back. And
one of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from what we've seen so far from the Bulls, what's your take?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Hornets.
That's his first.
Up at the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
Here's Caruso. Rozier defending. Caruso, no good. Rozier with the ball. You know, Greg, thinking about LaMelo and this team, he's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Caruso looking for an opening. Hadley trying to break free. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
A moment here to see the stats for Ball. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 15 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Bulls.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Charlotte moving it around. Ball against Ball. Hayward outside. Here's the three. Hits it from three-point range. Hayward's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets.
The catch-and-shoot jumper from Hayward is virtually impossible to guard. He is so quick on the draw.
Ball against Ball, and there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Levine, fires from deep. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Can they get it? Here's Vucevic, and the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got his third basket of the night.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
The feed to Plumlee. Shoots over Vucevic. Plumlee, no luck. Bulls trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. The kick out to Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
The pass to Ball.
2 minutes.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Plumlee. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Hits the three-point bomb.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming out of the court.
So an almost entirely new grouping now for Charlotte. Washington's checked in for Plumlee. Kelly Oubre comes in for Miles Bridges. Bouknight, he's checked in for Rozier. And it's Ish Smith in for Ball. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Oubre. And again, Chicago. No good. Hornets leading by 10. Pass to Bouknight. And Bouknight slams it in.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Outside Ball. There's 42 seconds left in the first half. There's Levine. From down in the low post, it goes. Levine's got 6.
What concentration from the crafty swing man. Zach LaVine enjoys scoring on aggressive defenders.
Bouknight with the bucket.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Williams in the post. Defended by Hayward. His first shot coming late. Shot is good, and the Charlotte leaders got back down to 10 with the basket from Williams.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Book Knight. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Charlotte with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Looking good at this point, but wanting more.
The visiting team.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
Thanks for tuning in. Well,
you know what? They had a pretty good balance out there. Good work on offense, nice effort defensively. It'll be interesting to see how the...
let's move on to see. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bulls trail by 10. And what makes Book Knight so difficult to guard? His ability to hit jumpers off the bounce.
He's got a great handle and the quickness to create separation. I know it's unpopular with the analytics crowd, but his pull-up from mid-range is money.
In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Now, here's Washington. He's guarded closely. Now, Ball. Takes it inside. Here's Plumlee. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Outside, Ball. That 3 off the mark. Bulls trail by 10. Levine with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Levine dishes to Vucevic. Over Rozier. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist by Levine. Vucevic has got 9. Charlotte's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from 3-point land in the ball game. Pass the ball. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down now to just 6, and the basket from DeMar DeRozan.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Ball kicks to Plumlee. He dishes it to Hayward. Back to Plumlee. Washington finds Plumlee. Charlotte moving it around. 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Washington. Charlotte again missing. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Rozier against Levine. Inside. And Vucevic throws it down.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Chicago making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Johnson comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Alex Caruso in for Levine. Charlotte also making some changes. Miles Bridges comes in for Plumlee. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Washington. Banked in off the glass.
PJ Washington.
Washington's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Ball, the pass to Caruso. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
Firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Down low, here's Washington. Rebound by the Bulls.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
1:58 left to play in the third. Johnson with a screen on Rozier. Caruso, the pass to Johnson. The shot missing. And the Hornets now going the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
Charlotte leading by 3. And a Oubre off the drive. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Bradley, a screen on Ball. Ball, the pass to Bradley. And he goes in for the dunk.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Rozier against Johnson. And a beautiful finish by Rozier. Rozier's got 7 points in the game.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to be. Keep moving, don't sit back, and be passive.
Some changes for Chicago. Jones checked in for DeRozan. And it's White in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Charlotte, Bouknight, he's checked in for Terry Rozier, and Smith subbed in for Ball. It's White on the wing, covered by Smith. There's the screen. Feeds to Bradley. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Bradley's got 4 points this quarter.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Smith finds Oubre.
Chicago foul. Kobe White. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Hornets, Kelly Oubre Jr. taking 2
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Johnson outside. Pass to Caruso. The 3. Here's Bradley. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Charlotte. They're up by 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Charlotte, and Bouknight on the wing, he's joined by Hayward. Miles Bridges is out there with Plumlee, and it's Smith in at the point. White with it, Bridges covering. Here's Johnson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Hornets?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Bradley. DeRozan comes in for Derek Jones. Zach LaVine's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And here is Ball. Charlotte moving the ball around. Bouknight with the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 7.
A good facilitator, Hayward, right on time with the pass, rewarding his teammate.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And the Bulls making a change here. Williams is checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Rozier's checked in. Bridges inside. He's against Williams. Basket counts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ball against Ball. And the pass to Levine. Left Trey. Plumlee with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Ball against Ball. Looking to end the run. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball kicks to Rozier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
On the wing, Levine jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be payback. Levine matching threes and making plays.
And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Left side, Ball. Again, the Hornets score.
And I love Ball's awareness. When the mid-range J is available, he is more than happy to take it.
DeRozan on the wing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes.
Plumlee sets the pick for Ball. It's good. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, nimble inside play there from Ball. Finding ways to work around the defense and score.
Ball against Ball. Pass to Levine. Vucevic a screen on Rozier. Levine has now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
If history is any indicator, more often than not, Levine's going to take this shot. It's what he's built to do.
Rozier against Levine. Ball kicks to Hayward. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. It's Ball again for 3.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Ball against Ball. Levine for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And 1:01 left here in the fourth quarter.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hornets.
They simply ran them off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Terry Rozier.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Kick out to Levine. Williams sends a screen for Levine. Bridges with the steal. And now here's Rozier, the fast break chance. Great D that time from Vucevic. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right.